Here's a match I had earlier today with a friend of mine, a real good friend of mine, one of my best friends, my best pals, Kudo. He is a cool dude, and we had our first ever battle that wasn't with other people. This is a 6 versus 6 single battle. Pretty good match. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, so there's Kudo there. He's like, yo, let's battle, man. Let's go. Let's throw down. And he starts things off with a nice Nido King. Nido King is super cool. I go in with my brand new Greninja, Shinobi. And he calls back his Nido King and he sends out Regina the Raichu. Now, ordinarily this would be a problem for a water type, but Shinobi's ability Protein changes his type into whatever move he's using. I use Spikes. I am now a ground type. Electric moves do not affect me. I go for another layer of Spikes because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything that can hit me. And he goes for Attract. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so 3rd gen. Man, I have not seen Attract used in such a long time. So I call my Shinobi back just in case I can't attack. And I send in Deception. And this was a beautiful... I didn't even expect the Toxic, but he uses Toxic, and being a poison type, I can't be poisoned. It was great. He calls back his Raichu and goes into Charizard. And I go for a nice Sludge Bomb. And it does a decent amount of damage, and it gets him poisoned. So that's great. We're off to a beautiful start. And then Charizard Digivolves into Charizardmon, Mega Charizardmon. Looks so cool, man. That is the one regret I got from having Y, because that thing looks awesome. Even though it loses its ground immunity, it still looks really cool. Deception goes for another Sludge Bomb. I thought about using Dragon Pulse too, and I didn't. I went for the Sludge Bomb again. But I should have used the Dragon Pulse. He goes for a powerful Dragon Claw, and I was expecting to die, but I survived with 7 HP, so that's great. Get off a nice Dragon Pulse, and Mega Charizardmon is down, so that's good. Took out his Mega. This was a really cool fight. Kudo did a really good job. Out comes Letum. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, dude. He sends out a Houndoom and flamethrowers the crap out of my Dragalge. So, Dragalge is really slow. That was a sacrifice. I send out Shinobi, and he calls back with Lithum, which is a good move. And he sends out Silva, the Venusaur. So of course I'm going on the offensive with Scald. So he did a really good job switching into a grass type, and it's not very effective. So now I go for an Ice Beam though, and Shinobi transforms into an Ice type. Get a nice Ice Beam off, and it's super effective. Takes down Silva, and the Venusaur goes down. So out comes Regina again, and that thing is just scaring me, but of course I have Protein, so it's not a problem. And he told me, he said that Greninja was getting on his nerves, and it's a real annoying. Well, I mean, he predicted the switch though, so that's good. Like, he went for Attract, so now I'm stuck in love, so I might as well switch out. And I go into Chompy, the what do they call that? Go-Goat? And he poisons my Go-Goat, which sucks. Oh my gosh, because Go-Goat's supposed to be like bulky, and a lot of good a bulky Pokemon is going to do while it's toxic. So Regina goes for Attract as well. I did not even pay attention to the gender. That was just stupidity on my part. Sorry, people, sorry. But I go for a Leech Seed, and Regina dodges it. So Raichu's really playing good here. He's going hard. He calls back Regina, and he sends out how do you say that? Punicius Rex. Cool. I get a nice Leech Seed off on him, and being a poison type, I'm at a disadvantage here, but that's okay. Let's see what happens. I don't even remember what I did here. He goes for Iron Tail. I didn't even expect that. And it hits a real great, it takes out a lot of my HP. That bulk up was pretty much in vain. I should have went on the offensive with a Horn Leech, but, whatever. I mean, if it would have missed, the bulk up would have not been in vain. But, you just gotta learn to roll with the punches here. And the Toxic's getting to my Go-Goat. Chompy is finally finished off with a nice poison jab. And my poor goat he's gone. He's gone. Oh well. So it's time to move on to the next poke, and that's Lady Helba. And here I wasn't thinking. I should have gone into Greninja, and I went into Lady Helba because I forgot she's pretty slow. So I'm thinking, man, I hope she's faster. Please be 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 faster. And she's not. Punicius Rex is faster, and he does a powerful poison jab, but I survive it. And I was like, yes! Psychic! Oh, that was so great. Oh my goodness. Man, I was scared. And he almost took me out, man. If he would have poisoned her too, that would have sucked. So out comes Regina, and she's faster, obviously. I debated switching out, but I was like, let me stay in. And Regina takes out Lady Helba. So my poor Gardevoir is done for. So out comes Shinobi again. And I go for a nice stab Ice Beam. And it takes him out, yeah. Takes him out, so that's good. Out comes, I don't know, Japanese Blastoise. And I call my Shinobi back. And I send in Gemma. My Pangoro. And he goes for a nice Skull Bash, raising his defense on the first turn. So that's a problem because my Pangoro is physical. And get this, his Blastoise is faster than me. That is bull crap. So I go for a Power Up Punch, and I get my attack boost. So now it's like neutral damage, neutral attack. He's taking my hits neutrally. He goes for a nice Ice Beam. See if we can get the freeze hacks. But it didn't happen. I got a nice Power-Up Punch again. So now I'm up 2. And the lefties comes in handy. And then he goes for a nice Hydro Pump, and he misses. And he would have killed him. He would have taken him out right there. But, nope. I got lucky. So Blastoise is gone. And out comes Litum again. And I believe he's faster. Yeah, he's way faster. He goes for a nice Flamethrower, and he takes out my Pangoro. Really strong Flamethrower. That was a big hit. So out comes Shinobi again. And I use Scald. To take Letum down. And I believe that is game. So that was an awesome match. Thanks a lot, Kudo. Yeah, it was awesome. So I guess that's it. I don't have anything else to say. Thanks again. Good game. Good night. Later.